What's up, friends? I've got some thoughts floating around in my head right now, so I just have the urge to come grab the camera and talk. One of the goals I'm trying to accomplish for people is to obliterate this whole idea that we need someone else and the rhetoric, the phrases that we use. That's my girl, my guy. The moment I saw you, I wanted you for mine. It's possessive. And you might think, well, I'm not splitting hairs, but it's just, not splitting hairs, not rhetoric. It's trivial. It's really not important, the words we say, but I believe it is important that the words and phrases that we say become our reality of how we see things. Now, years ago, I was turned on to this concept that the opposite of to love, not the emotion, but active, to love someone, to give love, is to use. And to say that you need someone, oh, I don't know, dear, what I would do without you. My life would be over. I'd go kill myself. I need you. To say that to someone, that is not love. That is putting shackles on them. God forbid that they actually want to leave. And you're not being honest about it with them or yourself. You don't need anyone. What you need is air, food, water. You'll survive. You go on, and you can be happy because happiness is a choice, like every other emotion, once you've mastered your brain. So stop thinking that you need them and stop saying it to them. There was a girl I was really interested in years ago. We weren't quite serious. We'd been flirting and getting to know each other. She just gotten out of a emotional breakup, and she was really down about that. And we were both thinking, let's give a relationship a try. But she said to me one day that if I ever broke up with her, she'd probably throw herself off a building or something offhand like that. And I'm sure it was an exaggeration, but boom, red flag. And I said, look, I can't have you thinking that way. Otherwise, we'll never start. I'll never get involved with you. She must, and you must convince yourself, get your head right, and know 100% that you don't need anyone else to be happy, to live your life. And should I have to work so hard to convince people? I mean, you've been out of relationships before. Life went on. So now you're in this great relationship, and God forbid it might end someday. You go back to, it was fine before. We really trick ourselves and fool ourselves, making a mountain out of a molehill. Okay, that relationship didn't work out. Big whoop-de-doo. I mean, do you really think it's going to last 50 years or 1,000 years? Man, I just think people are so caught up in the emotion, and they don't spend enough time consciously thinking about this process. And man, I just want to topple the whole paradigm because it's broken. I think it's kind of sick. When I or you read stories about a husband or wife who caught the spouse cheating and they went out and cut their penis off or slashed their tires or shot them through that is not love. That's some primitive, selfish thing that you get out of it. Like they're an ego stroke for you. They make you feel happy and complete. But that's not loving them. That's loving yourself. That's what you get out of it. And I think a lot of it comes from also just getting to a point in your life where you just don't give a flying rat's ass about what anyone else thinks about your life and what you're doing. You got to get there, guys. To speak your mind, to dress the way you want to dress, say what you got to say, and not play by society's rules. Because it's a society of fools, right? What we're here for. Let's work 80 hours a week and get all this money and buy a bigger TV and whiter teeth and slave away and not spend time with the family, not take vacation, get all this money, hopefully, to keep up with the Joneses and then die or retire when we're old and crippled. And just stressed out and hurried, chasing that dangling carrot. Again, our lives become subject to the tyranny of fools. That's not what we're here for. Maybe some, right? The psychopaths who think it's all about money and fame and right, go have a great life, guys. But for the majority, that's not happiness, and that's That's not life at all. Yeah, so again, I think the main point I want to make, stop thinking and saying that you need someone. Because, again, you need food, water, air. And if someone tries to take those things from you, I mean, it really is. You will manipulate. You do whatever you can to get those things because you must have it to survive. And you can't be doing that with another person, manipulating and doing everything to keep them with you. They have to be free. So again, man, you gotta love yourself and just say, look, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be fine. Have a network of friends and a social network outside that partner, the spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend. And I don't know, stop saying that you need someone. Hope that works for you. Keep the videos coming. Wish you well. I had some closing thoughts lined up earlier. Can't think of them. Gonna go back to my drink here. Guys, have a good night. Bye.